Hello. What I wanted to talk about tonight is picks. If you check out any of the forums on the internet, and you'll see a bunch of questions about people asking, what's the best pick to buy? Who has the best pick? Most of the time, the number one answer will be, first and foremost, homebrew picks are the best. Here I have 3 homebrew picks. Handles are all different. The shapes, for the hooks are all pretty close to the same. Some little minor differences. So what makes them so much better than a mass-produced pick? Pile B. What I think it is, one of the biggest things, is the polish on the picks. These picks that are homebrew they polish the crap out of them. And they'll even show you, there's pictures, like I said, look on the internet, of the reflections in them and how shiny they are. So for, the past year or so now, I've been polishing all my picks. My Petersons, Sparrows, HPCs, whatever I get. I polish them. So they're super smooth. Let me show you here. Here's one that I made. And you can see the shine on that one. It's smooth. Every single edge of it has been polished. The top, the bottom, the sides, all of it. And you can see the shine on it. Still. Pick one out here. Let's say, okay, take the Peterson. Peterson, of course, they're not polished. This is just the regular spring steel, not polished at all. But when you turn it on its side, see all those ridges? And you can hear them even. Maybe you can hear them. That's not good. Because when you're in a lock, especially you get into the higher security ones, with the tighter tolerances, as that pin's riding along there, you're feeling all these bumps and serrations, and it's kind of killing the feedback for you, I guess I'd say. So what I do is polish them. Here's another Peterson I have. Same thing. You can see how it's just the method they use for punching these out, or see that? And even on the tip's the same way. It's got those ridges on it. And that's not good. So then they're all the same way. They've got little manufacturing flaws in them, little nicks. Here's a Raitan. The Raitan has the weird little hump in the middle, just like the fall picks do. And that's got some, not as bad. And the same with the Sparrows. This is one I haven't polished yet. But they've all got a little something to them. So, and here's one, a Peterson that I use quite often that, as you can see, I have polished. And it's super smooth on every side and works really well. It's another, and these were all the same as these other Petersons with all the ridges all the way down them. There's another Peterson that I've got polished. So what I want y'all to do is take one of your picks and polish it. Sand it, get all the ridges off of it, and see how much better it works for you. And the way I do it, this is all I have here at the house. I've got a 500 grit sandpaper and I've got a 1200 grit sandpaper. Start with a 500 grit, and I'm not going to go all the way through this because it takes me a while. The government steel picks I'd spend probably half hour, 45 minutes on per pick. Let me find one here. See? That's one of the ridgy ones. So get your piece of sandpaper, said 500 grit, what I do is fold it in half, just like that, and then stick it in the phone book down towards the bottom, so you have just a hair sticking off. Okay, take your pick, put it in between the sandpaper, put a little pressure on it with your finger, and just work the pick in and out. And you can adjust the sandpaper accordingly if you got it sticking out too far or whatever. I'm going to push it in just a little further. So there, the pick's in. Let me switch hands so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, right there. Pressure on it and in and out. This is wet dry sandpaper, so if you want to get it wet, get it wet. And just in and out, occasionally flip it over and do the same thing. So do that, and you can already see where it's starting to shine up there a little bit. Once you get that shiny, what I do is just open the phone book up, and then, so we're going to do every single edge in here that could possibly come in contact with the pen. So do the bottom, a little pressure on the top of it, and just back and forth like that, and just keep doing it till all those ridges are gone. And like I said, the government steel takes a while. I guess maybe I could go down to a coarser sandpaper to knock off all the edges to start with, but I got a big pack of 500, so that's what I use to start with. So do that edge, keep it going, keep looking at it, then set every edge of it. So we're going to turn it up. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Zoom in to the sandpaper. Okay, we're going to do the top of the diamond. So I'm going to match up the angle. And work it. Okay, then when I get to like the inside here, what I'll do is I'll pull it so it's just off the edge of the bench. Same with the sandpaper, just like that. And then, if you can see that, and just kind of pull it off. Back and forth, whatever you can do to get that sanded down. And then when I do this edge here, you can't lay it flat because you're going to sand your diamond off. So you can close the book all the way if you want to. So the paper is, where'd it go? Okay, so the paper is matching the corner of the book. Pow. Like that. Lay your pick over it so the diamond's sticking off, and that'll get the top of the pick there. And you can hear it, how it's those little bumps on it. Or maybe I'm feeling it, I don't know. But do that until all the, like I said, it's not anywhere near ready yet. But you want all that gone. You want it to be smooth, completely, totally smooth, so you can't feel anything. So do that. Once you get that done, I switch to the 1200 grit sandpaper. Do the same thing. Keep going until you get her as smooth as you can. 1200 grit. Once you do that, if you're a nut like I am, I use the Dremel with the cotton wheel on it, and I use Blue Magic metal polish cream, and go over it with that. And once you have all that done, you're done, and you'll have a pick that works and feels a whole lot better. You'll take a little bit off. It's not going to be even enough to worry about, but it will make a huge difference when you're picking a lock. And I've had really good success with all the picks I've been using, and that's the only thing. Really, I mean, you know, there's different metals, and this is better and that's better, but that number one difference between a homebrew pick and a Peterson, just pick on Peterson, is the polish on them. Like I said, there's no way, they can't take this much time per pick, you know, spend an hour on each one to polish it, but that looks like a homebrew just because how shiny it is. And every edge, I mean, I could feel everything that's going on inside the lock with this. Where with this one, I'd feel what was going on with the pick interacting with the pin. So try it. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below once you get your pick polished, and let me know how much more you like it. Thanks for watching.